Hello everyone, my name is Duster Blues, but you can call me Adam, and today I will be starting my walkthrough for Fallout New Vegas. Well, this is my intro, guys. Not much for grand introduction, so let's go ahead and get started. So, I hope Frank Sinatra doesn't come out of his grave and copyright on the song right now, so just to be safe, I'm going to talk over it and maybe no one will notice. Anyways, this is going to be a full walkthrough. I don't have any of the DLC installed yet, but that's just because I want to take steps one at a time. And also, I do have a couple mods installed, I think around 10 or something like that, but which I'm new to the whole experience, so it'll definitely be exciting to try. And this is on PC, by the way. That's how I'm able to use mods. But okay, I think the song's over now, and Ron Perlman's about to talk in a moment, and nobody messes with Ron Perlman. He's like the white Morgan Freeman. I wonder how many times that joke's been made. Anyway, guys, the cutscene's about to start, so I'm going to shut up, and then once it's over and we get to character creation, then I will talk again.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after.
Oh, post-nuclear
Crying in
bondage.
the rain, Pally.
I've been waiting to make that joke for a while now.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
The guy on the right looks so surprised.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
We're dead. Game over. Well, guys, it's been nice knowing you. JK. That was an attempt at a funny joke, but it's been said before. Anyways, Yeah, we're here. I'm excited. Fallout New Vegas. Sorry if my commentating's not up to par with other people. This is my first time doing this, but I don't want to blame suckiness on inexperience. Okay, carrier stash, package selection. Select the packages you want enabled. Package status as follows. Sorry, I'm getting a curse. Caravan pack, classic pack, mercenary pack, or tribal pack. Okay, so this is a mod, and it's whenever the game came out, there was 4 different pre-orders. There was the caravan pack, classic, mercenary, or tribal. And just to reminisce of, because whenever I first got the game, I had it pre-ordered, and I had it on Xbox 360, and I had the classic pack, and I had a lot of good memories with those classic items. So I got this mod just for some nostalgia, and obviously I'm going to choose the classic pack. Okay, and we can choose more too, but I'm just going to do one, so done.
You're awake. How about that?
Oh, I'll turn subtitles on
Whoa,
as soon as I
easy
can.
there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My name is... Ah, shoot. Duster Blues. Yeah.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Screw you,
I'm
man.
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, so, I never really cared too much about my facial appearance, in real life too. But, because I usually play in first person, so I always keep the default face, and if we want to change it, we can always go to somebody in the wasteland, and I think the hair's fine too. Maybe I'll add a beard later on, but I should stop doing that. Okay, for now, it's good, and I'm not going to worry about it. Are you sure you want this to be your character? Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay. Use WASD to move. To toggle between run and walk, push caps lock. Okay. Let's go ahead and take some stuff. We can take that. We could take that, but I'm not going to. We can take this. And let's go ahead and do this. We'll get things before we leave. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Settings. Display. Okay. There we go.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I forgot to save it. This is very exciting, isn't it? Okay. Oh, it is on. Okay.
We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, so now we are going to go through special, and I already know where I'm going to put all my stats, but I just wanted to show you guys all there is to see, just so you know. Strength. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddles and those bigger firearms, or how much he'll help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. That's my impression at a cowboy, and I'm not going to do that again. This affects your melee, unarmed, inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosive, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. Endurance. You can't keep a good cowboy down. Not if he's the enduring type, and not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all tarnation. Okay, sorry, I had to say that like a stereotypical cowboy. This affects your unarmed health, resistance, and survival. Sorry if my voice is screechy, by the way. I need a pop filter. Anyway, charisma. You'll find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice sounds like an angel's harmonica. This affects your barter, speech, and companion nerve. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything, from sucking the poison out of your rattler bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. This affects your science, repair, medicine, and skill points. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's because that fella is agile. This affects your gun's sneak, speed, action point regeneration. And finally, luck. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose in a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun." I'm sure they'll say that. This affects your all skills, which is all of your skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. Okay, so now we get to choose what we want to put our points in. And we have 5 points, and we can subtract from each of these special stats in order to get more points to spend. But I like to have everything at least a minimum of 5, and I know a lot of people like to go a more roundabout kind of style, but I like to put everything in intelligence because you get more skill points to spend every time you level up by doing this, and I like leveling up my skills faster, so I'm going to put all 10 in intelligence.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Nothing in here. I'm saddened that scrap metal basically has no use in this game, but I guess, I don't know. I guess you could make over excessive amount of caps from selling them in Fallout 3, so it's understandable that you can't sell them anymore. Anyway, this appears to be there appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of sorry, I can't talk. Small quantity of chems, assuming one has the knowledge to do such a thing, which we do. So we are going to create some stim packs, which will be great early on.
See if your dogs are still barking.
Okay, my dogs are barking, my friend. Let's go ahead and sit on this couch. Let's hope we haven't been... Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
All right. I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Campfire.
Enemy.
Bribe.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker. By the way, none of the options you choose in this little test really matter because you can always change the settings. So I usually just pick the first thing that comes up. Strongly agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
When necessary, but I try to be independent.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
My ego wants to say yes, but I don't want to say... But my humbleness wants to say no. So, I'm indecisive about that one.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Disagree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Looks like America. A broken chain.
Okay. How about this one?
I see a priceless work of art. Oh, I always thought this one was funny. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
The infamous 2 ninjas high-fiving each other. A light in the darkness.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Okay, so we can choose 3 tag skills now, and I don't want to choose any of these, so I'm going to reselect. And I'm going to go through all the skills first, and then I'll choose 3. Okay. Barter. The barter skill affects the prices you get for buying and selling items. In general, the higher your barter skill, the lower your prices on purchased items. And there's also a lot of speech checks which involve barter, and you can earn a lot of caps from doing it, so it's pretty nice. Energy weapons. The energy weapon skill determines your effectiveness with any weapon that uses small energy cells, microfusion cells, EC packs, or flamer fuel as ammunition. And I'm more of a guns kind of guy, so I probably won't be choosing that. Explosives. The explosive skill determines the ease of disarming any hostile mines and the effectiveness of any explosive weapon. This includes all mines, all grenades, missile launcher, fat man, etc. Guns. Guns determines your effectiveness with any weapon that uses conventional ammunition. This includes 22 LR, 357 Magnum, 5mm, 10mm, 5.56mm, 308, 45, 70, Govit, etc. Okay, lockpick. Simply, the lockpick skill is used to open locked doors and containers. Medicine. The medicine skill determines how many hit points you'll replenish upon using a stim pack and the effectiveness of Radix and Radaway. Melee weapons. The melee weapon skill determines your effectiveness with any melee weapon from the simple lead pipe all the way up to the high-tech super sledge. Repair. The repair skill allows you to maintain any weapons and apparel. In addition, repair allows you to create items and gun ammunition at reloading benches. Science. The science skill represents your combined scientific knowledge and is primarily used to hack restricted computer terminals. It can also be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition at workbenches. And I always thought a cool thing, science and lockpick kind of go together. They do basically the same thing, but there are some things you can only unlock with lockpick and some things you can only unlock with science. Okay, sneak. The higher your sneak skill, the easier it is to remain undetected, steal an item, or pick someone's pocket. Successfully attacking while undetected grants an automatic critical hit. Speech. The speech skill governs how much you can influence someone through dialogue and gain access to information they might otherwise not want to share. Definitely going to put some in speech. That's probably the most useful skill in the game. The survival skill increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. Unarmed. The unarmed skill is used for fighting without a weapon or with weapons designed for hand-to-hand combat, like brass knuckles, power fist, and displacer gloves. Okay, definitely going to put something in barter because we are going to be doing a lot of barter, and I do want decent prices on things I buy. And you always need to put something in combat. I mostly use conventional guns, so I'm definitely going to tag that one. And for the last one, we could tag lockpick, because even that with a skill of, what would it be, 30, it may not seem like a lot, but it'll get us some pretty good loot that amounts over time. Or I could put in sneak. I've always wanted to be a sneaky build, but the sneak system is kind of flawed in this game, in my opinion. So I'm more of a guns a-blazing when it comes to Fallout. Okay, and speech. Hands down, I'm going to definitely put into this, and we are done with this section. You have gained the rapid reload perk. Oh yeah, I'll explain that in a moment.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Well, you never know. Okay, so I'm not going to choose any traits because I don't like any negative side effects, no matter how small they be or how you can counteract them. I am going to, however, choose Wild Wasteland, but I'll get to that in a moment. I'll read through all these traits just in case anybody wants to try them out. Okay, built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 30% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decays 15% faster. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Good nature. You're good-natured at heart, more prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to energy weapons, explosive guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Sorry, I have to swallow a lot. Heavy-handed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. Kamikaze, you have +10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Loose cannon. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. Small frame. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. Sorry if I had a puberty squeak there. Okay, trigger discipline. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. I used to choose this one all the time, but not anymore. Okay, and then probably something really unique about Fallout New Vegas. Okay, the Wild Wasteland trait. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. And so you'll see things along your travels in the Wasteland that are part of Wild Wasteland. And they're just like little nods, usually pop culture references. Like there's one with Indiana Jones, and there's a lot of different ones. We'll see them along our way, most likely, because I do plan on exploring a lot. And you don't have to choose any traits at all, which is nice. Anyway, let's continue.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay, sweet. So before we leave his house, we're gonna take some of his loot. I guess you could consider it loot. But we're just going to ransack his house because you can get some good loot here. He is a doctor after all. So let's go ahead and take everything before we leave that we need. We'll need that later. First aid. Okay. Anything good in your fridge? No. Oven? No. Anything good in here? I usually take those, but I'm trying to cut down on weight. Like, I like to have a lot of free space in my inventory is what I mean to say. Okay, I think we're good here. So, if we're ready, let's go ahead and talk to him.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll try my best. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? I kind of want to enjoy this walkthrough, so I'm not going to activate hardcore mode because I feel like it's more of a hassle than a challenge. And also, the reward isn't anything really special. It's just an achievement worth 100 gamer score, and I'm not much of an achievement hunter, so we're going to say no. And we can always turn it on later on. And we just unlocked the achievements. Puberty squeak. Achievement, speaking which, okay. Ain't that a kick in the head? I promise, I speak perfectly fine whenever I'm not doing walkthroughs. Okay, so, I don't know how long I want these episodes to be, but, oh, wow, I've never seen that before. But I think this is a good place to stop, at least for the first episode. So I will end right here, and I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will talk to Sunny Smiles and go through a little bit of a tutorial. Oh, wrong one. Okay, anyways, guys, this is all for now. Hope you've enjoyed this Duster Blues. Peace.